second chances, empty-handed. You like fast life, you like to drive, get down. Hey guys, welcome to today's video where it is a spend a day with me. It's just a cozy day where I just sit around, do a few things, maybe the things that I would be doing this day, because I don't do much at the moment because of my leg. I'm still healing. So I hope you get to enjoy this video, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up and also share it widely. My hair looks terrible and I've decided to comb it this morning because I can't risk going down the stairs. My leg is still healing. That is too risky just because I want to go to the salon.
It's not my fault. You've been lying, saying that I took away your peace. Drowning by yourself, now you wanna blame me. Like you have no options. I ain't take your options. Nah, I'm not the problem. Man, that's on you, yeah. You've been terrorizing me, yeah, I'm always wrong. I knew you lost your mind when you dropped that bomb. Girl, are you crazy? Yeah, you must be crazy. I've been thinking lately it's you. You stole your peace, put it on me. But baby, it's you. Lie like a ride, but take your stuff back. Baby, it's you. Baby, it's you. What did you think? You could say whatever and I would never hear. You've been flexing everywhere. Girl, look in the mirror. Man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you. You stole your peace, put it on me. But baby, it's you. Lie like a ride, but take your stuff back. Baby, it's you. Baby, it's you. Oh, if I control the weather, then every day would rain on your parade. Shine, you can't chase, yeah. If I was Father Time, then I would change the day. So I never saw your face. Please, what do I have to do to make you go? Oh, baby, it's you. It's you. It's you. It's you. Walk out that door, no, yeah.
So I want to make some lunch, and with lunch we are going to have some stir fry. This is tenderloin, the fillet, the soft part of the cow. So I want to marinate it, and I have my ingredients here. I have some soy sauce. I have some, this is garlic. This is garam masala. This is curry powder. I also have some veggies that will come in later. Over here I have some veggies. I have, this is turmeric, and then we have yellow pepper, we have carrots, we have spring onions, and then we have the red onions, and then we have the spring onion leaves that I will be using much later. Then I have some potato here, I have some broccoli. So we'll begin. I want to marinate, let me just say marinate or season it, just to have some good taste. This is self-rising flour, so I'm going to add a little bit of it here. I'm going to add some garam masala, also a little bit. It depends on the amount of beef that you have. I also have some garlic powder. I love going generously with the garlic powder. Then we have some curry powder that I'm going to add in, just a little as well. I have some cayenne pepper for some spiciness, so we'll add also a little bit. Then we shall be adding some soy sauce. This is the dark soy sauce. I've used like a spoonful, and then some olive oil. You can use any oil of your choice, it doesn't matter, by the way. And some salt. Then now we shall give this a good mix. So I'm going to mix this with this one until everything is nicely combined. I've already heated my pot. I've decided to use the pot, but you can use any pot of your choice. So I'm going to put this inside here. I'm going to add a little bit of water, and then I will cover this, but I will mix this a little bit, and then I will have to cover it. I want it to cook because I just want to make the meal so fast. It's a bit late, it's around 1. So I'm going to mix this well like this until everything is nicely combined, and then we shall cover this for like 15 to 20 minutes. So I want to make the potatoes in the air fryer. I'll add a little bit of the salt, and then also some garlic powder. I don't know why it has created lumps. Oh. Then a little bit of cayenne pepper, and then some curry powder, and also some soy sauce. The same ingredients I did use in making the meat. Just want this to taste so good, so good. So I'm adding some oil. The only thing I'm not adding here is garam masala, so I'm skipping the garam masala, and then I will sprinkle some flour. Then I will toast this. I'll put them in the air fryer, and then I will put a timer. I think this will take around 10 to 15 minutes. This is actually some red pepper. These are red peppers that I baked, and also some aubergine, that is eggplant. Yeah, and some tomatoes, and I sprinkled some salt. So I'm going to blend this into a puree. So I'm done blending, and this is the puree. I'm going to use it at some point. And then this is the aubergine, by the way, the eggplant. I just used full of it, and then like 2 bell peppers and also some tomatoes, and I sprinkled some oil and some salt If you use olive oil to bake it, you can take these with some bread or any rice. Yeah, it will taste so good. This sauce is so tasty on its own. It's been 15 minutes and this is how it looks. Yeah. I want to transfer it into a flat pan. So I've transferred it. So this is how it looks. It looks so good. Don't mind the background because the kids are on holiday. You all understand that. I'll be adding the rest of the ingredients and I'm going to take some paste. I'm using like 4 teaspoonfuls and then I'm going to give this a good mix. The oil I used to marinate it, I think it's enough for now. So after this, I'm going to add in the rest of the ingredients. I'm adding some fresh turmeric and then I will give this a good mix. After it's nicely combined, that is when I'll come in with the rest of the ingredients. I'm adding the red onions and also the bell pepper plus all the carrots. Mix everything well until nicely combined. I don't want these greens to cook or overcook. I just want them to steam like 2 minutes, but I'll add the green peas. So I'm going to cover this for like a minute or two so that we can cook the garlic. It's too strong. On the other side, we are making some stir-fried broccoli. It's been like a minute, so I want to mix it because you know garlic is very strong and sometimes kids don't like it when it's too strong. So I'm going to garnish this with some spring onions. This dish we don't want any stew in it, so I'm going to give this a good mix and then serve. This looks delicious. So I want to make some bone soup, and to make the bone soup I've decided to use the cow legs because they have very rich bone marrows. As you can see, it is very rich. So this is what I want to make. It's already prepared. They have removed the outer furs. So this is what is remaining. We want to make this soup. Of course, I'm going to use my pot. So I want to use the earthen pot because we want it to slow cook for some hours. I've added some like 1.7 liters here. I'm adding more. This is still 1.7. I'm using hot water. I think I will still add more. Of course, the bones have their own oils, but we want to enrich this broth. I will add in a little bit of the olive oil, like a tablespoonful, and then I'm going to add in some sea salt as well. I'm going to use like two tablespoons because the bones are a lot. I'm using some onions to flavor the broth. So these are onions and fresh garlic. I will add them into the water and then we shall now be adding in the bones. So this is what we currently have. I'm going to slow cook this for like 7 good hours or 5. Let me say 5. I'm going to use the gas because I still don't have charcoal, but remember I'm using this copper gas. It saves a lot, so that is why I'm using that, and we shall let this boil. Got a package here that I want to unbox with you. This is from Traditional Foods Kenya. So I want to show you what I got. I'm always giving you healthy plugs. If you want if you want to go the healthy way, or you just want to live healthy, a healthy lifestyle, this is the plug. Like, I want to make mushroom soup, and to get the right mushrooms, I had to get from Traditional Foods Kenya. They are dried mushrooms. So let me just open this. Are super organic, natural ones, the ones that grow after the rains or during rainy season. So they just dry them. They are ready. You can just soak them and use them whenever you want. This is how the mushrooms look like. I've used several dried mushrooms, mostly from my grandmother, and these are also good. Whoa. So I want to soak them because they have, I think they have some dirt or maybe some soil. So I'll be soaking them. Many people fear taking mushrooms. Some have that notion that they might take poisoned mushroom, but these are not poison. These are not poison. So I'm going to soak this. Given that I've taken mushroom over for a long time, so many years, like since I was young, I'm still alive. So let's just soak this. Using cold water to soak them. So I'll give them like 20 to 30 minutes until the soil settles down. That is when I'll be able to use the mushrooms. So stick around, and just I'm going to give you a very good recipe, a very good recipe for your soups. If you want to have any soup, just go for mushroom. So many things can make soups. I've drained the broth. It's been like 5 hours, so we are remaining with only the bones. These are the bones, and this is edible. This is so juicy, and it's very much edible, and it's very sweet. So I'm going to add in some onions, the red onions, and also some garlic. These are baked tomatoes that I recently baked, so I want to add them in. I've already blended them because now we want different taste of broth. We'll just add a lot of water because these bones are not yet drained of the flavors. We will still add a lot of water as we make more broth, but now with some flavors of the tomatoes and also the onions. We shall add a little bit of the oil because the other oil is already has gone into the other broth, and then I will be adding some salt, then some water, some fresh water. I think I'll still add enough, and then I'll let this boil for like 2 hours. I'm going to mix this so that we can combine everything nicely before I can cover it. This looks very rich and very flavorful. I can even tell, though I haven't tasted, but I shall taste in the end after this broth is done. Like, this is among the many broths that I love making, and I love enjoying broth. Whenever I feel like snacking these days, I rather go for broth. Yeah, so I'll cover this. So this is the other broth. It's done. I'm going to transfer it into these small containers, and then I'll put it in the fridge. The fats, if there are fats, they'll just come up on the broth, and then I'll be able to skim them out. It's easier that way. When you put them in a cold place, that fat forms up here, and you just remove the fat and enjoy the rest of the broth. So I'll transfer this and then store it.
Jump into the car on a Friday night, I wanna drive with you. Looking for a bar in the nearest town, I've never seen a sky so blue. We don't ever play it and the night is young, it doesn't matter what we do. Ain't no
So this is enough. I think this can last me for a week if I do take them. I still have also fish broth, so we can combine with that, also the chicken broth, so that is enough. So this has been like 2 hours, and you can see, as you can see, that broth is so rich. See that? It's so rich. So I'm going to stir this, and then oh my, it's hot. So I'm going to stir this. I think at this point it's almost ready. I think it's almost, or is it ready? I think I will have to taste it. Let's test the salt first. It's good. So I'm going to add in some garam masala. This is the only spice I'm actually using. I've run out almost all spices, so I don't have spices. I don't even have turmeric, not even the fresh one. I think I'll just have to get some and do a restock on the spices. So this is done, and this tastes amazing. Tastes amazing.